Is this thing called CAP? It is CAP. That's cap. CEP is cap. You know the thing? It's a normal, simple arithmetic, simple thing. My junior sister, where they was with two, no if you come home, come tell me say this thing a cap. Imagine as old as you are calling this one cap. Like this now, you go get Pekino, you go get wife, you go get children, or not even one. You go get so many. You are calling this one cap. When you are calling this thing cap, waiting your children will call them. This is cap, okay? As from today, it is called cap. To be cap. Ghana people, so local. Cap. Cap, the cap. You see, get mine, the time is in a cap. Why you tell me cap? Baby boy.
Yeah, it's funny. According to him, he say Ghana people are so local. Listen to that kind of word, harsh word, like Ghana people. Okay, you are talking to a particular person. Instead of you addressing the person that you're talking to, then you insult entire Ghanaians. All. Imagine me and someone, they talk. Me and that particular person, instead of me telling the person you are local, then I use entire country to generalizing entire country, insulting entire country. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is the problem we Nigerians have. Now you are dragging all Ghanaians, telling Ghanaians all are local. You hear that? You say Ghana people are local. See that kind of word. That's why I said, that's why people keep saying that the banter between Nigerians and Ghana is no go fit stop. Because Nigerians always insulting Ghanaians, and when Ghana reply, it become fire. Okay, now, watch this video.
This is my opportunity to get on record that Nigerian jollof is the best jollof. Before the member for Erith and Thamesmead has other ideas.
You just win MP in UK, and the only thing that bother you is Nigerian jollof is better. That's the only thing that bother you. But you just want to have home record, according to you, by saying that, how do you call it? Nigerian jollof is the best, and you just get the recording. And according to you too, you are a UK. But you forgot that people that vote for you are not just Nigerians alone. Even Ghanaians in UK also vote for you as a black. But now you are disappointed. You already automatically disappointed. Instead of you just go straight. What I was supposed to hear from you is supposed to say, oh, African jollof is the best. Okay, mean get almost Africa credit. But now you are trying to tell us that the people that vote for you, the Ghanaians that vote for you, other African countries that vote for you too, they don't know what they are doing. You see, sometimes we will lack a little sense. We just lack. Nigeria, some of us will lack. You just want to get a Nigerian record at home. That is it. Nigerian jollof is the best.
Hello, Mr. Manager. Good day. Please, I have short video for you. Please try to play for me and let every Ghanaian hear that kind of message I'm talking about. Yeah, some people, some group of people coming out and say Nigeria problem is Fulani people. I mean, what are they talking about? I mean, I don't understand this kind of people. They come out and say the problem of Nigeria is Fulani people. How you blame Fulani people? Example, they say they kidnapping. All of them are Fulani people. Are they crazy or what? I mean, excuse my language. Those guys kidnapped Afiba. He killed Afiba and he follow friend. Are they Fulani people? Those who came to Ghana kidnap Takrady girls. Are they Fulani people? Why some Ghanaians always, I mean, they have short memory. They don't reason anything because they think they speak big grammar. So they come out and they speak anyhow with no reason. They don't think before to speak. If you want to speak, just reason. Come think in your head. that the thing you bring for out, it will cause somebody or not. Reason well. How you bring Fulani people? The whole Nigeria is mess. Whole Nigeria is mess. Those who fool in Europe those who fool in Ghana, those who fool outside Nigeria, are they Fulani people? So why? Thank you, Mr. Manager. I don't have a lot to say. Thank you.
Even me, sir, I've been thinking about this thing. It's not even I've been thinking. It's something that I really know about it. It's like Ghanaians don't even know the particular people who are the problem in Ghana. They don't know. That's what I was saying because I have noticed that Ghanaians don't really know the particular people that is their problem in Ghana. Okay, they keep defending some particular set of people. They know them, but they make it look like they don't know them. That me too. What should I say? Because if you do your country, you cannot be able to identify. Always when they want to say something, they join all they say Nigerian every time Nigerian. But they know in Ghana, people know these particular people. It's not something they are hiding it. But instead of them going direct and tell these particular people, this is what you are doing that you don't want, they never go. But they always join all Nigerian together. They knows. It's not like now in Ghana, it will be difficult. You will see outside do you outside state something, outside do this in bad thing in Ghana. No. You will never outside, not even outside people they travel. If outside people they do bad thing, they do it in their country, not outside Nigeria. The outside that we are talking about. The outside you are talking about, they know they do bad thing in Ghana. If anyone can send me the particular thing where outside people do in Ghana, can you send me the video or evidence about it? You will never see. You will never see it. There's no evidence about that. See, the Nigerian outside, this is what they do. In Ghana, they do this thing. They keep person, they kidnap person. You will never see that thing. You will never see it anywhere. If I'm lying, you can send me. Give me evidence about it. What outside man do in your area. But outside man too is part of Nigeria. You can send them to me. Let me see. Because since I did Ghana, I've never seen outside in that kind of things. I'll never see them. Only the other people, like when they talk about East people, the Eastern people, you see all those things. And they are there, you know them. But when it comes for this kind of issue, they still coming out defending these people. Although, listen,
Mr. Manager, I greet you, and I also greet my brothers and sisters who listen to this your channel. Mr. Manager, I want to say something small, but I will be happy to speak it in my language. I'll be more comfortable to say it in Twi. Minianom ne adofo no a yenyina yetie Master Manager channel. Misremo. Hwɛ meka asɛm kakra bi. Yɛne yɛbɛkasa nyinaa no, ɛsɛ nyinaa yɛdwen adwen bi sɛ yɛnyinaa yɛnyɛ one family, yɛmfrɛ abusua baako. Ana yɛnyinaa so yɛntete efie baako sɛbi. Na obiara wɔ sɛdeɛ osi hu nadeɛ, ana obiara so wɔ sɛdeɛ osi ti asɛm ase. Ana sɛbi so obi kura kontokwa mpo a obiara wɔ kwan a ɔfa so de ko ne ntokwa. Enti generally obiara yɛba so ma obiara bɛkyerɛ n'adwene. Hwɛ obi wɔ hɔ a atɛnie madamfo yi a ɔbɛkasa yɛ a meka madamfo yi a ɔse na o criticize Lawrence Michi kata no mu na sem na me kan munya no ndade we o no fi se o ya no beto no munya no onye ni way because ateni amuka se oba odi atemu Nigeria for so ba the same way ebedi yan Ghana for atem everything na Ghana for no so di ebedi Nigeria for atem a aye wrong me hu ni say you wrong obia wo the way o si hu na de enti so ba na wa be kire adwena akọ me criticize what they will be beka and some me can do beka ho and condemn say bia we beka say nti wa anye ne ye we beka ne say nti wa anye ne ye ne nyina yen concentrate wo asem a ade nti a ye ba che na su beka sa no hwe asem kase we e ba franka nsi so say asem kase e ba na say franka nsi so a ka obi e be hu say asem kase na e ba no na wa twe ne ho ma asem de na san abesene ko wo na di ntem yi bu sa be ni say sa Nigeria fo asem a ye ka sesi aya ya sa man yo wa American ya ono ka bra asem wo sama ya twen adwena free ade kronti a ye ba chene so ye ya twen adwena free hu asem no anya nenti ne ye ko santokwa no ye ta Nigeria fo na Igbo fo hene ani sa Yoruba fo ya omo se omo abetran wo se 1000 years so 500 years omo betran na omo peto mo kire se omo so omo tran senti omo ye Ghana fo no wo mo asem ne sesi nyina ye ba chene so ye ka ho asem enti do obi aka ni bia no ye se ya accept ne ye fa ne saa enti se ye adwen se bia we abedi di attempt wo munti say we so abeka say wo munti say wo ba no abekere adwena akọ do obi aka bia ye befa do utie a opa no afa the officer utie so a mo mfa no na waje mu ama ne ko so ahụ ne nyina yen concentrate yen kamom ne yen fight against engensi saa Igbofo ne Yorubafo no a ompa se omoji Ghana no na de ye nyina no enye enenti ne ye saa de no da chiema ye mentra se de ye nananom ebeko de gi asase no edi si ho ma ye no ye nananom ne ye papa no beko gi asase ne si ho ma no ye so aduru ye so enti ye so de way so de fight nie enti mum ye nyina ye nkamom ne nya adwenkro na sa Nigeria fo ne Igbofo no ma ba asase so o ma ase dua wo ho no o mo fifie no ye tu o ma se ye mom hu se o nya Ghana fo na ye rules bi de ma o to tikroma ate ho no so emfa hu fedu do dikroma we small mistake here ye chiwa ye di ko okrum so on the mechi do deserve say won krates wo tan ne amna tan do nyin kata so no o mo pam Nigeria fo ni nyina free kromo no obi oni pepesi bi o kromo bia no o mo nyini free ho no efi say ya say obako onua Ghana ni ti ho na djuma o ye sebi Nigeria ni atuma be gi adwuma na free ni nsem na wono to no ne ma enya adwuma nya nidi na Nigeria ni adwuma na o send sika ndi kolokrum koma na busuafo wonu krum yenya ne sa Ghana fo ti o mani mu hunu amane wo mani mu asase a wonana no ma be ko agye si won obi firi ba bia ba abegye asase no of course ye nyina ya kwantufuo me wa kwantum se de ye ne ya kase nyina me se majority ne ye nyina wa kwantuo na ye tukwan a sabi ye bre ho ase ne ye de apɛ de apɛ de hwe bia sabi ye Ghana fo ye ko Nigeria me ko mata Nigeria pen it na Nigeria almost 5 years ye deport ye nyina me ka ho bi Nigeria fo kwan am de ye Ghana fo fa so Nigeria ho pa se me ka kire mu a ekwan Nigeria fo de ye fa so no se me ka ho asem a Ghana fo ewu wo Nigeria no ko hu first say omo shi obi alive nipa life ya chi nipa ya chekere ne nsa ne nan ya di ta ya hye ne mene edi petrol guru so di ja atuma ya hye ne life so dem e no eni ma bebebe Nigeria fo omo di ne ma boni bebebe bagana of course ebi so di ne ma pepe ba eni ma boni bebebe bagana Nigeria ko hu say obi no obi nyonko ko timi fa pento ade bo fom bono Nigeria ko hu sa ne first so ho enti no sa eni pa ma be ekuma esi hu nipa ban omo ye omo tukwan a omo mpese omo beko back to their country na mo gi corona fa enti no mo ye nyina yan concentrate ade na ye no ye nyina yan kamom na ye me adwene nkoso ne yan kona de obi be kire na adwene na obi abe cross no sa atwe ye kwa akire no munya sa ade no special man no America no a okasa na otwetwe mu no man no America no ko enko opa wadwen kira wo fa ho na be kire wadwen na wokọ so big be customer so be di atmo so be dey o nya na be judge no so fi so untie a entie obetie so a no watie enti no mo me nyina nkamom ne fa adwene si sa Nigeria fo a mabeze se no da chenye bia ne yewuko ne ni oman mu bio ne yewuko ye manma ewo akire ba no Every day we are saying number Nigeria for number chira omo say asase omo dia Ghana for no kro we omo dia no omo mfiri o man no mu e bia nye 10 years time nye 20 years time maybe 50 years time coming 100 years time coming after Nigeria for no be just asase na fa na Ghana for to yenya aggressive Nigeria for no me aggressive too much bibi omo ye bia kiki sika ni bre omo nim how to hunt for money ye Ghana for ye da botre na ye bibia ya kotan Nigeria ho hwa abotre de kotan ho kakra de bia kakra enso kwa am de fa so hwom ba krum ho me kan me store kakra me ko Ghana mrebi that time me su Opel Montali 4x4 kesi 4x4 bisa na me ko du Ghana na me ties na ye na me se me kwa to new ties de agu ase me ko Nigeria ni bi na ton sa ties ma me e wa kra but brand new ties ma to de agu car na se me travel from Accra to Kumasi. Bedru Kumasi be kan na kwa na sheki ti se obi an na anya no a wonante no toguso no ana se ka sabe ni ko baba kwa paya afidi me ko heta ya ta se guase ni nyina dana me to tan the same day for Kumasi to Accra ta se ni nyina afei Nigeria ni ton sa time ni ma me na me ko aka ko hwe no me ya me sanka akoi me so that time only 1 month to pay 4 weeks na mkudi Ghana na some say back to Europe me ye akwan menya no Nigeria ni ofuru krom aba beton tie boni de amami Ghana ni o mi krom boni a o mu di no mam ho hwe mo ba hwe takra de gas ya Nigeria fo kunkum mo hwe boni a kidnap Canada fo Nigeria fo kidnap boni a mo di no mam ho no ni ye ko kan obi so be ti wan wo kan sem say Ghana so criminals wo Ghana of course or maybe no criminal for him or maybe o criminals but we want me to take it in free ukrom Nigeria so oba Ghana we kunkum ni penti oba Ghana be kunkum ni pa so ti Nigeria ho so be kunkum ni pa Nigeria wa me no mini problem ho no na ho de kunkum ni pa so be reference scamming no Nigeria ho no ma na no scamming me mini problem na so oba Ghana dia no way want me fuck and through Nigeria so a criminal no ba Ghana ba be kum Ghana ni anafa ba Ghana ba ade hwe boulevard se boulevard se dia ska ne fakai hwe se ba na fi de che onkofo taki nyina we sai iwe nyane be Nigeria fo na edua sa ne ma no wo man ni mo ye o criminals wo Ghana entom ba no ka bo mo no team up na Nigeria fo na train no na fi omo operate enti mo me enkamom na criminal for Nigeria for no mo ni krata no mo no yem pom ko to man ye kwa ho kire dada enti no mo me enkamom ni nyina Nigeria for no yen to mo sosa yen pressure aban no ani ahimfo no a eti o man mo no ahimfo no a tonton saase e de ma Nigeria for no mo fi se omo se omo ye ohini ntina saase ne ye media no hwe asase ne ahimfo no nya ahimfo no kwa na ko gi asase no wohini ba ko pentimi ntina ho nkonya asase enkranfo nana nananom eno ma nyina aka ho wohini hu na mo koji asase no etso wo ye hini wo ti so make decision so make decision be favor o citizen fo no so make decisions ya be favor enkranfo ni nyina ya dachi en fa asem na be ya se dachi Nigeria fo be gi enkran asase ni nyina afa na afa de enkranfo kwato no mu hu ye Ghana fo eto kwa ni hu de ye entin misiro mo me enkamom na san himfo no ani sa politicians fo no a omu hu ni omu ye ade right na mo so omu nyoma katomanisti se de mu hu de ekoso no ye ne wo kontum de ye hu ni clear ye hu bibia clear se bibia ekoso de ekoso o man nyina entin mo me emfa president si omo so ni mo ni ye nkanchrom ne tire omu nya ade a ye betima boye boda no omu siri boda no special Nigerians no omu try kwan bia so betima stop omu beja mu ba they too much says me dream said that say me ma me nkwane ahode na me ko pension me kwa kotona Ghana na be am say obeko man so kwa kotona pasum bie na sum bie no man nim so ho no yemu yati wo sabi yo aidada na so mo sa di bia be ka ho a too much ana ma boy bi me boy bi kan say akramfo me fa say akramfo for no Ghana Nigeria for akramfo for be kan ho say 8 boni ombedi no fusa sa for akramfo for no boni ombedi ni sa na ko that boni ombedi so akoye 8 na bibia disturb o man no enti mo me enkamom na yɛnkasa nkyerɛ yɛn mpanimfoɔ no yɛ politicians foɔ no sɛ abato ɛba abɛto mu yɛn nyinaa mfa nhyɛm sɛ na nado deɛ mi nso wɔkɔ nti mo yɛn pressure no too much yɛn kan no ntum na government ɛbɛba no sɛ NDC na ɛbɛba o sɛ NPP na ɛbɛba o sɛ ho na ɛbɛba o mo yɛn hunu sɛ deɛ obɛtuma yɛ border so obɛtuma ayɛ rules ɛwɔ borders ne so ama sɛ yɛn hunu sɛ o protect ɔman no ɔmo ne nipa sɛ yɛn nyinaa ka bɔ mu ne yɛto abade ma no mo yɛn nyinaa fa nto yɛtirim sɛ politicians for no wɔn bɛba no deɛ obɛtuma boa yɛn atuma ayɛ saa na across border axizi ayɛ border no ho ayi ama yɛn no ɔno nipa yɛbɛtuma ato ama no nti mo srɛ mo yɛnya abɔtere na saa yi problem ayi akasakasa ɛwɔ saa me nua yi a ɔka sɛ na ɔcriticize Lawrence ne Chikata no ɛne saa American ni man yi a ɔnso ba no nso aba bɛka bi no me srɛ mo adwobrɛ mo bibia nkɔda din ne yɛn nyinaa yɛnka mo na yɛmɛ adwene nkɔ de sie ni so a yɛba masamani gyakyɛ ne so yɛbɛkɔ no yɛbɛkasa no yɛ Nigerians for a moto ɔman mu a ɔmo gye ɔman na bɔ so yɛ daakye yɛn hwɛ yɛ ma nye bi kwa ne yɛ wuko yɛ ma no ne bi ho ama ne wɔ saa Nigerians for insa no mo yɛn fight ne nyinaa yɛ mo ho ban me da mo ase masamani gyaman no ase thank you very much bye bye.
Out. I am Citizen Jones Hussein. Now, today on the program, in a major breakthrough, police overpower 9 billionaire kidnappers in Lagos. NLC urges National Assembly to end slave wage, just as Trade Union Congress insists on 250,000 naira as minimum wage for workers. And later on, we'll share this with you. Witness accuses Emefiele of abusing his office, awarding CBN contracts to his personal firms. Well, I'm hanging out with a returning Babajide Kolade Otitoju, BKO for short. BKO, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good to be back.
BKO, we are joined by gentleman Asukwa James, the boy from Akwa Ibom.
Yes.
Thank you, Citizen Farm.
The pirated.
Okay, so you see, the team is ready. I hope you are. Now let's go. You know, regardless of what we think or feel about it, if the Nigeria police want to up the ante and nail felons, big and small, it can. The police command in Lagos State has thumped its chest by admitting that its men have killed 9 suspected kidnappers who target high net worth residents, billionaire kidnappers you may call them. Now the spokesman of the command, Benjamin Hunde, said the criminals were felled during a gun battle. Of course, the police acted on intelligence. Well, sharing intelligence, BKO, is key in this matter. First, let's share the story by TVC senior correspondent Ivy Kanu. Ivy, it's over to you now.
Command came alive on Friday, the 5th of July, after an operation by its men on Thursday, the 4th of July 2024, in the Ladipo area of Lagos. In that operation, 9 kidnappers lost their lives. There's always a set time for everyone, particularly those who chose the fast lane. They must have said goodbyes to their loved ones, not knowing it will be the last time. Not 1, not 2, but 9 suspected kidnappers met their Waterloo in Lagos.
Recorded a major breakthrough.
The public relations officer said kidnapping has been a source of worry to the command.
Our intelligence gathering assets yielded very credible and actionable intelligence about a dangerous and very notorious gang of kidnappers planning to kidnap some high net worth individuals in Lagos. Upon receipt of this intelligence about 2 weeks ago, CP Fayade directed the command's tactical teams to commence work on it. They followed up closely, monitored dutifully, and were able to determine that the gang was going to strike yesterday in Ladipo area of Lagos State. With the benefit of this information, we were able to proactively prepare for them and more or less laid an ambush for them. The kidnappers who were caught unawares would not give up easily as they engaged the police officers in a shootout. They, of course, bowed to the superior firepower of the police. 9 of them were neutralized, while 2 escaped with gunshot injuries. 4 AK-47 rifles, 4 locally made semi-automatic pistols, 9 AK-47 magazines, 3 walkie-talkies, 1 POS machine, and a loudspeaker were recovered from them. Also recovered, there are 2 operational vehicles, 1 black Toyota 4Runner and a blue Lexus RX 350. Meanwhile, investigations are ongoing to arrest the fleeing suspects. It is worthy of note that the command had been on the trail of this gang for the past 8 months for their numerous kidnappings of wealthy individuals in Isolo, Okota, Ejigbo, and Ladipo areas of Lagos State. We are proud to declare that their reign of terror has effectively come to an end.
He solicited support from health institutions across the state.
We urge everyone, including medical practitioners, to be on the lookout for anyone with gunshot injuries and promptly inform the nearest police station or call any of our emergency numbers if they come across any.
The days after that operation, the joy of the breakthrough against a dangerous gang lingers on in the Ladipo area of Lagos where the incident took place. Gunshots, bloodstains, aftermath of an operation described by many as smooth. Behind me was actually the tent where the police officers were said to have stayed and waited for the kidnappers to come for the operation. The traders and residents say there was no sign the day was going to be that dramatic.
When it started, we all thought that it was Banga. Before they could calm down and start arranging their gun, those police started firing at them. The unique thing about it is that they didn't have chance to set their gun and attack the police. So the police had a very good intelligence on ground to make sure that there was no civilian casualty.
It was very serious gunshot that lasted for over 1 hour. When the whole thing was over, the police come to interview all of us around the area in case if there is anything we saw.
The next thing, they said they need a vehicle, a towing vehicle, and I need to call someone for them. And I told him that they will pay him any amount they want.
I didn't even know that they are SARS, but they sit together with me. But when it was around 25 to 9, they said all of us to park. Now they want to do small operation here. So I quickly park immediately.
They were full of praise to the gallantry of the Nigerian police force.
People stood, lined up, all the area came out. They were not clapping for them like, this is a perfect job, police, you are the best. They started greeting them. So this is just giving us the reassurance that, yes, that the police can do their job well if we give them the moral support.
If they should continue like this, people start praising them.
This eyewitness made a plea on behalf of the police officers that carried out the operation.
All these police that do this one, I beg government to give them rank. I'm really happy for them.
For once, Lagos residents and Nigerians agree that the job carried out on Thursday was an example of how information sharing, meticulous intelligence and execution can help curtail crime. Ivy Khan, TVC News, Lagos.
Nigeria police is the best.
Yeah, you heard that statement.
Nigeria police is the best.
Yeah, but it can be if Biko, intelligence sharing is key here. That's what I underlined in the report. He shared intelligence and police acted on the intelligence.
Yes, credible intelligence.
That's it.
Sometimes people provide intelligence that leads to nowhere. That's not the sort of intelligence that we want. Credible intelligence, actionable intelligence.
Yeah.
The kind of intelligence that will not go wrong.
But
so in this case,
it's a two-way street. The police must give confidence, so the public will be ready to volunteer intelligence.
The public, you see, we can talk about why sometimes people are afraid to give intelligence.
Okay.
But I don't want to go into that today. Today, I want to commend the police for what it has done.
Oh, yeah.
What the police did in Lagos, the Commissioner of Police's tactical team, under the supervision of the Commissioner of Police Lagos State. He laid out the strategy, he directed the boys, he led from the front to ensure that the police were successful in this operation. And this, the success of this kind of operation is what that great wrestler, Brett the Hitman Hart, would describe as the excellence of execution.
Okay.
Excellence of execution. You know, Brett the Hitman called himself the best there is, the best there was, the best there will ever be. And he was noted for delivering that final blow on the enemy. Okay. I mean, the fellow wrestlers. I think it was only once that somebody kicked out of his finishing move. So what the police did is the excellence of execution. They knew these guys were coming. They waited for them. And one of the best strategies in warfare is the ambush.
That's it.
Because the ambush catches you
red-handed,
unprepared, unawares. Before you come out, you can see that the vehicles were riddled with bullet holes. Before you come out of your vehicle, they already knew the vehicles that were coming. Clearly, they had geolocated these guys, and they were monitoring them every step of the way. So before they even came out of their vehicles, they opened fire. And an AK-47 will kill you even inside your car when you are fired at close range.
Wow.
So that is the thing. AK-47, sometimes they use to bring down aircraft if it's flying low. Yes. So
it's an assault rifle.
It's a solid one that is been even illegally copied in more than 100 countries. Even in Nigeria today, they are manufacturing AK-47. I saw some of them when I went to Jos for the Army Day celebration. I saw the weapons being manufactured, and AK-47 was one of the weapons. We are manufacturing it even here. So with that kind of rifle at your disposal, and you can see the enemy, you won't allow the enemy to come out.
Obviously.
So when I hear, shoot out with the police, these ones, they were the opportunity of a shootout with the police was taken away from them.
Not there.
Because they knew that whom are you going to have a shootout with? The enemy who has seen you and will not allow you to come out and aim your weapon. You cannot even in a classic ambush. You won't even know where the enemy is. You just see bullets flying all over. No matter how good you are as a soldier, you are susceptible to an ambush. Before you fight back, before you come out of your vehicles, they've killed so many people. Boko Haram has used the weapon of ambush successfully on so many occasions, not just against Nigerian army, but against the Chadian army. The biggest losses recorded by Chadian army on home soil was by Boko Haram, in which more than 100 soldiers were killed. The president was so happy, was so angry that the fight back was led by him, right, even into Nigerian territory. Idris Deby, you know. So because the police had sufficient intelligence, actionable intelligence, they waited for the opportune moment and they delivered that killer blow on these good-for-nothing people. We cannot have a situation in which some people would want to turn Lagos to Zamfara. No. No, we won't agree. We won't. You cannot turn Lagos to some parts of the southeast. No. Because to allow that is to have a situation in which there is no part of Nigeria that we can even deem safe.
Because
when the Americans come up,
Nigeria.
Hold on, wait. When the Nigerians come up with their travel advisory, they always leave out the southwest. Go and check, because they know that is the safest part of our country. But some people now want the narrative to change. And what we are hearing is that these guys that were taken out, the police, based on the information that the police have provided, the police even told us when these guys took $1 billion, I think late last year, from one of their victims, they took $1 billion naira. Sometimes they take ransom in foreign currency.
Dollars.
You know, in tranches, foreign currency in tranches. So I'm so excited, and I'm happy that Nigerians showed their appreciation.
Oh, yeah.
You may see the current Lagos CP as somebody who is quiet, but he shows no mercy.
Unassuming.
Yes. His people told me that when it comes to dealing with these irresponsible people, he shows no mercy. And you can see he will provide everything that you want. Look at, even when we had this protest the other day, he worked with the protesters. He provided even relief.
Give them pure water.
And the rest of them. You know, that is 21st century policing.
Yeah.
It is not until you start slapping people on the streets that you do your work as a policeman. Look at what we have seen. This is a major breakthrough. We want more of this. And all that the police needs to give us more of this good news. I know some Nigerians don't like good news. Yeah. We see them on social media. Good news irritates them. But we want good news. Whether it's coming from the police or from the federal government, we don't want bad news. Bad news is increasing fuel price. We don't want that now. So let the police be provided with all that they need.
Yeah,
and we will
to enhance their job.
Yes, we'll see the results.
Asukom, my trouble here is billionaire kidnappers are now tagged billionaire kidnappers. What does that tell you?
Yes, it tells you that for them, for this gang that were felt, know, they have already turned it into a profession. You understand? And if you look at the houses that they are operating, Okota, Agoro, Palaswe, and all that area, Amu Odofi, you will know that those that were businessmen, the businessmen from the southeast, reside. You know, in fact, I was looking through the police records, how much and the victims were given out as ransom. Some of them in foreign currency. You know, so definitely they have seen that place is like a factory where they can just go and begin to kidnap people and then get their ransom and leave. That even families refuse to even give police, you know, intelligence. But this one, why this one actually, you know, was successful was because a friend of one of those who they were about to kidnap, you know, actually gave him that information, and then from there the police got involved. And just like you are saying, the CP.
I always tell people that you don't want to lose your life.
Yes, don't tell anybody, don't tell the police, you know. But this one, the CP took it upon himself, looked for credible officers, selected them. In fact, I heard that he selected those officers himself and trained them himself for this operation, and it was successful. You know, and just like one of the residents said, they should be honored. They should be honored publicly. We will carry that when they are going to give them these medals. We will carry the news. You know,
but it's a two-way street. You know, so let me speak like the bystander. Police must make it possible for intel, you know, intelligence, to be shared without the fear of.
Of course. When once you keep having successes recorded like this, Nigerians will be willing, you know, to give intelligence to the police. You know, when once this happens, you know, Nigerians should also expose and say, okay, look, we gave them this particular information, and this is what happened. There's nothing bad, you know, if they do that. Because we know there are bad eggs everywhere. You know. But this one, how they were able to conceal it, and even Ivy was even trying to even tell me how people were saying that they heard, but they didn't know what it was. You know, people, they just came and they told them, keep quiet, lock your shop, leave that place in so time. This is what is going to happen, and they didn't say anything. You know, so that is just it. So if police keeps, you know, getting this, you know, for successes, Nigerians will be willing to give them that information.
So it's important for us to explain why they are called billionaire kidnappers. And they are not the first billionaire criminals in the country. In recent history, Evans.
Exactly.
Before then, there was a gang of armed robbers that were actually billionaires. You know, you remember there was a cover story of Tell magazine that they called those guys billionaire armed robbers.
Armed robbers,
They were eventually wasted. But when they get into your home, the kind of money that they will take from you, and they were very successful. It was suspected too at that time that they had people connive with them within the police. And they actually attacked a newscaster. Remember, we won't mention her name, but they attacked the newscaster. It was one of their last operations at that time.
My colleague, I remember her.
Yes, one of the best newscasters Nigeria ever had. They attacked her in her home. So, those remember Orubebe who headed SAS here in Lagos. So, now these guys are known to have collected ₦1 billion from a particular victim. And when you put into cognizance the kind of money, there was another victim that they collected 100 million from. When you put all of that together, you can see why the press describes them as billionaire kidnappers, because they will have made money in billions over the
temptation.
The 8 months.
The temptation is there. Don't leave this job. It be like say this.
No, you see because their case reminds me of a man that was kidnapped in one of the northwest states. They came all the way from the southeast to kidnap that very rich man, and because they denied him access to his drugs, he died. When he died, you know what they did? They went and dropped his remains in the corridor of an hospital, the walkway leading to from section to section, an hospital. You know how it is now. They dropped the man there and told the family to go and see him. They gave the impression that they had released him. Meanwhile, they collected ransom, only to give them the remains of the man. You know, so they came all the way. If people are scared to go to the southeast, is that why some people will come to Lagos to come for them? That's why the police must stand firm here in Lagos and say, no way. Don't turn Lagos to a place where kidnapping festers. They're not going to allow that. So kudos to the CP, Fakwade, and his boys for the excellence of execution.
BKO, I won't let me rub this in. I give kudos to that senior police officer who rejected a 150 million naira bribe, if you remember. Just a week.
In Kano, the one in Kano. There was one in Kano that...
I think there's another one recently.
There's another one recently.
There are people in the police. See,
So
there are
they are
people in the
good
police
officers.
who will never take a bribe from anyone.
That's it. That's it.
You know, we've talked about some of them in the past. You know, the Fimiho Adeoyes of this world. You can't bribe them. There are people in the police who will never take a bribe. No matter what you call the police, you can call them names. But within the police, there are people that you can't bribe them with a woman. You cannot bribe them with money.
Cash.
Because sometimes if we chase people and they say, he likes women, they send women. There are people in the police that you cannot tempt with a woman and you cannot bribe them with money. I know that there are still people like that. Let's not, somebody posted something on Facebook and he said, everybody in the police is corrupt. I said, you must be very stupid. How can you say everybody in the police is corrupt? It's just like saying every journalist is a bribe taker or envelope taker. It's rubbish.
So, but we wish the command very well.
Okay, thank you for the video and for the person who also shared the video with me. And I just want to appreciate everybody. KCT, if you want to reach out to me, you can look my bio. My WhatsApp number is there. Your opinion is very important. God bless you. And the remaining audio we continue with another day. Yes, it just be like if somebody send me this one to react to it. That's okay. Let me just add it to it. Yes, thank you. Bye bye.